A house-divided life on the borderline. Imagine waking up in a different country. Not by traveling miles but simply by stepping out of your bedroom. This is the reality for people living in houses divided by international borders. One side might be Dutch, the other Belgian. Your front door could be in Canada, your backyard in the United States. These are not just geographical quirks. They are places where international relations play out in the most personal way. Imagine explaining to your child why their friends across the street need a passport to visit, or navigating the complexities of property taxes and law enforcement when your home straddles an invisible line. The stories of these divided houses and towns offer a unique lens on our world. They remind us that borders, while seemingly permanent, are often arbitrary lines drawn on a map. They highlight the human stories that unfold at the intersection of geography and politics. These borders, however, are more than just lines on a map. They represent distinct cultures, languages, and identities. They shape the lives of those who live along them, influencing everything from their daily routines to their sense of belonging. For children, these borders can be both a playground and a barrier, a place of curiosity and confusion. Local markets often reflect this blend of cultures, offering goods from both sides of the border. Community meetings frequently address the unique challenges and opportunities that come with living on the borderline. As the sun sets over these divided towns, the lines on the map fade, but the stories and lives shaped by them continue to unfold. The Barl-Hertog Enclave, a town within a town. One of the most striking examples of a divided town is Barl-Hertog, a Belgian enclave nestled within the Netherlands. To call the border irregular would be an understatement. It's a jigsaw puzzle of interlocking parcels of land, with some Belgian enclaves even existing within other Belgian enclaves within the Netherlands. Walking through Barl-Hertog is a surreal experience. The border, marked by metal studs in the pavement, cuts through streets, houses, and even businesses. Some buildings have two addresses, one Dutch, one Belgian. Imagine the confusion for postal workers and delivery drivers. Residents of Barl-Hertog have learned to navigate this unusual situation with a mix of pragmatism and humor. It can be a bit confusing sometimes, admits one resident, but we're used to it. We just cross the border without thinking. The origins of this bizarre border lie in medieval treaties and land swaps between the Duke of Brabant and the Lords of Breda. Over centuries, the border remained largely unchanged, creating the unique situation we see today. The Haskell Free Library Bridging Nations, one book at a time. On the border between Stansted, Quebec and Darby-Line, Vermont, sits a testament to international cooperation, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House. This remarkable institution is not just a building, it is a living symbol of the friendship and collaboration between two nations. This unique building straddles the international boundary, with the stage in Canada and the library's entrance in the United States. It is a place where the arts and literature know no borders, and where the spirit of unity is palpable in every corner. The library, a gift from a family with roots in both countries, was intentionally built on the border as a symbol of unity. The Haskell family envisioned a place where people from both sides could come together, learn and grow, fostering a sense of shared community and mutual respect. It has served this purpose for over a century, offering a space for people from both sides to come together and share their love of literature and the arts. Over the years, it has hosted countless events, from book readings to opera performances, all aimed at bringing people closer together. Visitors can browse books from both countries, attend performances featuring artists from both sides of the border, and even cross the international boundary simply by walking across the library floor. This seamless blend of cultures and ideas is what makes the Haskell Free Library truly special. A thick black line on the stage floor marks the precise location of the border, a constant reminder of the building's unique status. This line is not just a physical marker, it is a symbol of the invisible ties that bind us together, despite our differences. The Haskell Free Library and Opera House is a powerful symbol of how, even in a world often divided by borders, culture and community can thrive. It stands as a beacon of hope, showing that through shared experiences and mutual understanding, we can overcome the barriers that separate us. It serves as a reminder that our shared humanity can transcend even the most seemingly intractable political divisions. In a world where differences often lead to conflict, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House offers a vision of a future where cooperation and harmony prevail. Islands divided, so near yet so far. The quirks of border drawing are not limited to mainland territories. Islands, often caught in the crosshairs of history, offer equally fascinating examples of division. Take Pheasant Island, a small island in the Bidassoa River. Shared between Spain and France, it changes sovereignty every 6 months, alternating control between the two nations. This unique arrangement, a relic of the Treaty of the Pyrenees in 1659, has resulted in a place frozen in time, uninhabited and largely untouched. Pheasant Island serves as a physical reminder of the compromises and power-sharing agreements that have shaped Europe. Then there's the US-Canada border running through the Akwesasne Nation's territory. This division cuts through their ancestral lands, creating complexities in governance, travel, and cultural preservation. For the Mohawk people of Akwesasne, navigating between two countries is a daily reality, a constant reminder of the enduring legacy of colonialism. These island borders, while geographically small, loom large in their symbolic importance. They underscore the challenges of reconciling historical agreements with the needs and identities of those living with the consequences. Lines in the sand, marking the boundaries of nations. These lines, often invisible to the naked eye, hold immense significance in the geopolitical landscape. Borders are more than just abstract lines on a map. They represent the culmination of historical events, treaties, and conflicts that have shaped the world as we know it. They are made manifest in the physical world through fences, walls, and markers, each with its own story to tell. These structures can be imposing, like the Great Wall of China, or simple, like a stone marker in a field. Consider the Four Corners Monument, where the states of Arizona, Colorado, New Mexico, and Utah meet. This unique location is a geographical curiosity and a symbol of unity among the states. This popular tourist destination, marked by a granite monument, represents a point where borders converge, creating a sense of place and connection. Visitors from all over the world come to stand in 4 states at once, capturing the moment in photographs. Contrast that with the heavily guarded fences and patrols that demarcate parts of the US-Mexico border. Here, the border is not just a line, but a fortified barrier, reflecting the complexities of immigration and national security. Here, the border is a zone of tension and division, a stark reminder of the human cost of immigration policies and economic disparities. The stories of those who attempt to cross are often fraught with peril and hardship. Even more remote borders have their own unique markers. These markers, often found in isolated and rugged terrains, serve as silent sentinels of human endeavor to define territory. In South America, the point where Brazil, Colombia, and Peru meet is marked by a simple concrete obelisk deep in the Amazon rainforest. This marker, surrounded by dense jungle, is a testament to the lengths humans go to establish boundaries. This remote marker, far from the geopolitical centers of power, serves as a testament to the enduring legacy of colonialism and the ongoing efforts to define and control territory. It stands as a reminder of the historical forces that have shaped the region. These border markers, whether celebratory or somber, reveal much about our relationship with boundaries. They tell stories of conflict, cooperation, and the ever-evolving nature of human societies. They reflect our need to define, control, and sometimes transcend the lines that divide us. Borders may separate us, but they also bring us together, highlighting our shared humanity and the complex tapestry of our world. A tale of two flags: life in the borderland. For those living along these unusual borders, life is a constant negotiation between two worlds. Take the residents of Darby Line, Vermont, and Stansted, Quebec. They share a community center, a fire department, even a sewer system. Yet they also navigate different laws, currencies, and national identities. We grow up knowing both anthems, says a Derby Line resident. We celebrate Thanksgiving and Canadian Thanksgiving. It's just a part of life here. This duality brings both challenges and opportunities. Residents often benefit from cross-border trade and cultural exchange. They develop a unique perspective on the world, seeing beyond the national narratives often presented in the media. However, there are also frustrations. Crossing the border for work, school, or even to visit family can be time-consuming and bureaucratic. And, as seen in recent years with the COVID-19 pandemic, border closures can have a devastating impact on these interconnected communities. Conclusion: embracing the lines that divide us. The stories of these unusual borders offer a powerful reminder of the complexity of our world. They challenge our assumptions about the nature of borders, revealing them to be not just lines on a map, but lived realities that shape the lives of millions. By engaging with these stories, we gain a deeper understanding of the human impact of political decisions. We see how borders can both divide and unite, fostering conflict and cooperation in equal measure. And we are reminded of the importance of empathy, understanding, and cross-cultural dialogue in a world increasingly defined by globalization and interconnectedness. So the next time you encounter a border, take a moment to consider the stories it holds. Look beyond the lines on the map and see the human connections that transcend them. For in the end, it is these connections that will shape our collective future.